you. And I've got to show off your prayer before we get going. And
Okay.
because I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of what you do. So hang on a second, because we're going to show your prayer. We're going to talk a little bit about your prayer, and then we're going to go into the Sue Broome and all the world that she is. So hold on half a sec. Okay. Oh, yes. And you're right here. Goody. Okay, here you go. Right.
Divine Spirit, thank you for being in my life and showing me the love you are and the love I am. Thank you for the love coursing through my veins, melting and expanding into each cell of my being. As I feel love, I expand love for others to feel and expand. Thank you, Divine Spirit, and thank you, angels, for helping me to see, feel, and be love. This is Sue Broome of Empowerment for You. Thank you for listening to my prayer.
For more free angel prayers, simply open my angel prayer skill on Alexa. It takes less than a minute to shift your entire day.
Sue, it's so beautiful. Sue, I'm going to, you're going to have to like hang in there, because I really want people to know who you are, and I'm going to read a little bit of your bio. Okay, so, I know some people are a little embarrassed, but, you're great. I want people to get the whole picture. Sue Broome is a wise and compassionate spiritual guide. She helps connect you with your angels, spirits, guides, crossed over loved ones, and most importantly, to yourself. And she's a published author, a healer, an angel communicator, and a radio show host who brings forth clear messages. She's also a speaker, a teacher, a channel, and an ordained minister. Sue conducts workshops in person and online, giving talks related to empowerment, living your true and authentic self, discovering your own gifts, and strengthening your connections to the angels, spirit guides, and loved ones. In her angelic work, including her radio program, which is called Angel Talk with Sue. Now, that's a Facebook Live now, isn't it?
It is, because I am not on the radio anymore. In fact, my last show was last week, but I still do have Angel Talk with Sue. That goes with me.
Right, and that's your Facebook Live show. And because what I love about what you do, Sue, is that it's really, you are really empowering people to walk away with the tools that they need and the answers they need, in a sense of empowerment, so that they can really feel their life and feel where they're going. So thank you. Thank you for being part of this. I love what you do.
Thank you, Sheri. It was so exciting when you asked, and I am so glad to be a part of this, because I know you're calling them waves of angel practitioners coming on today, and I feel it. I'm the eighth wave. I think I'm the eighth wave.
You're the eighth wave. Yes. And tell me, let's talk a little bit about that prayer, because about what was it inspired you about the prayer to create the prayer?
I work with Divine Spirit and the angels, and in tandem always. And one of the things that the angels have been, I do a weekly blog that is channeled, and it's been a channeled message for about 5 years now. And one of the things that the angels have been kind of drilling into me and drilling into the messages is they want us to feel the love. I heard one of the other practitioners talking about that's what it is. It's all about love. And it's absolutely, the angels want us to feel their love. They want us to feel our own love. They want us to feel love. And one of the things that's coursing through our veins, and it's like, yes, it is. That's love. And it's pulsing in our bodies, and it's in our cells. It's in every single nook and cranny of our very being.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to know and feel love.
Beautiful, beautifully expressed. And with my angel prayer, we get people have an opportunity to take that minute and to hear Sue's prayer and just give themselves. It's free. Give yourself a free minute to go in and be held in that love. It's a beautiful prayer. I love everything you've created for my angel prayer. You're just extremely, it's just so adept. And now I'm going to have to say, Sue, you've got to explain what started you on this path.
I've been getting that question a lot lately, and really what started it is I was searching. I was searching because I was having stomach issues. So I was going to see a massage therapist, and she was doing Reiki, and it was my first experience with Reiki, and she used to talk to the foofs. She would call them the foofs, and it's like, okay. But it was the angels and it was the archangels, and I could tell when she was working on me by the tone of her voice which angel it was that was giving her messages. And it was, right around the same time I was just exploring, because it was all kind of melded into the same time frame where, a lot, like a lot of people, Doreen Virtue was discovered. I listened to a lot of her information, a lot of her, she had angel cards, and listening to her angel therapy. That's how I started doing angel therapy. It wasn't until a decade later that I got certified as an angel practitioner, angel therapy practitioner. But and it was also years later that I went and got attuned to Reiki and pursued divine coding as a healing modality, and was awakened to my own healing. So it was, but that was the start of it, was the exploring, and the woman working on me doing a massage, talking to the foofs.
Wow. And you were in tune enough to be able to distinguish the different energy of the different archangels. That's wow. I mean, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. What is your life like now? What is your work that you're doing? Let's talk about that.
Well, I connect with the angels all the time. My angels and my loved ones, it's like I'm talking with them like we're having a conversation, just like you and I are talking. I'm talking to them, and many times it's out loud. I live by myself, so I can, nobody thinks I'm crazy.
Right. Yeah. So, and so now I would love to talk more about, how you were inspired to create some of the work that you're sharing, these days. For example, oh golly, where do we start? How about
this?
How about that? You just finished that. Didn't you just finish that, Sue? You just finished?
I did.
Okay, let's talk about it.
It's called The Experience Book, 21 Days of Beautiful Experiences with the Angels. And it's so interesting to me because, my angel prayer, a minute can change your day.
Yes.
It only takes a minute. And some of these experiences are very short because the angels, they don't want us to have some kind of long drawn out here. You got to, read this and stand on your left foot and lean your right ear while you're pulling your hair. It's like, no, it's like calling all angels. Hey, thank you. Thank you for being here, angels. Or, read through their instructions, and it's not like they have to be followed exactly. It's just a guideline. It's a starting place for so many people. because then they can experience it for themselves. So this is one, there's so much healing that comes out of the experiences.
Can you just give us an idea of like what is one experience, and what would one day be, or just encapsulate that?
Absolutely.
I'd like to know.
So like one of them is called Experience the Calm. And I should say too, there is a mandala there's at least one mandala for each of the experiences. But this one, it's like, take a couple of deep breaths, get yourself calm, and notice the swirls of energy. And everybody experiences the swirls of energy different. And the angels are just asking us to go within. Many times they're at the start of some of them, they're saying, just notice your breathing. Don't try to change it. Don't try to do anything. Just notice it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even just noticing your breath. I mean, I can feel a sense of calm coming over me.
I know.
Just in me saying that. And I felt a shift in your energy as soon as I could notice.
Yes.
You shifted 100%.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That quick.
Mm-hmm. That's so great. It's so what a wonderful way for people to like just ease into their relationship with their angels. Where do we find the book?
You can get it on Amazon or on my website, either one.
Okay. And this and your website is Empowerment for You, correct?
Yes.
Is it the number 4?
It's the number 4. And if people forget that, all they have to do is remember my name, because SueBroome.com will get you there as well.
Sue Broome, Broome.
Yes.
Sue Broome, Empowerment for You. So Sue, you've created the book, but you also have the cards that are so, they're magnificent. I mean, they just blow my mind how beautiful they are visually. Talk about how you created the deck.
So the Desert Speaks Oracle deck, and this is what the back is. It's a saguaro. And
it's a cactus.
It's a cactus. So yes, it is truly a cactus. And you can see this, each card started as a picture that I took with my phone. Yes, with my iPhone. It was truly a picture. I have all of the pictures to prove it. And when I was taking the pictures, I didn't know that they were going to be cards. However, they started evolving. Because it's like, I know for getting out in nature, nature's always talking to us. And all we have to do is pay attention. And I mean, this picture, I absolutely love this, because it's like I was walking in the morning, the sun is coming, honest to gosh, it is coming over the top of the saguaro, and it's just magnificent. And even this looks like a heart.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's all, that's not photoshopped in. That's part of the picture. That's part of how it came. This one, I love this one.
I love that one. Yeah, wow. Signs from above. How do we use it?
And they're clouds.
Yeah, Sue, how do we use the deck? What does that, how does it?
You can use the deck. There's no right or wrong way. Some people will pull a card. And so if this is the card that I pulled, Messages from Beyond.
Yes.
Some people will instantly get a message. Some people will want to meditate on it. Some people can journal with it. Mm-hmm. Have it sitting on your desk and just notice it throughout the day and see what comes up. So it's going to be different for everyone. Now, I do readings with them because, of course, I absolutely love working with them. And some people will pull a card and then flip through the experience book and see how they work together.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Mm-hmm. So what an incredibly creative way to tune in. You have the most beautiful visual, and you have a book that has an experience for you. I love what you do, Sue. You have online courses is that as well. What don't you do? I mean, so the online courses, can we talk about those? Because, if we can't make it to Arizona, how can we be learning about what you're doing?
So I have 2 online courses, and the longer one is called Channel Writing with Mom. And the reason I'm starting with that one is because the smaller one is really a piece of the longer one. So Channel Writing with Mom does not have to be your mom that you're channel writing with, but how it came about is, my mom's been on the other side for over 40 years. And one morning I'm walking out to the kitchen and I'm supposed to do this course, and it's like, huh? So I write a Post-it and it's like, okay, yeah. A couple days later I get the same message and it's like, okay, Mom, if you want me to do this, you need to give me the course. So I sat down and I had a channel writing session. Channel writing is just talking with her, where I sit on the keyboard, just like I channel with the angels. I sit on my keyboard and say, okay, this is my question. Tell me your answer. And I got the agenda. So that's the longer course, and the memories shared is a piece of it, because the memories shared with your loved ones, channel writing might scare some people, but memories, everybody loves the memories that they have with their loved ones. There's always a happy memory for some people. Maybe that's all they can remember. But for many people, there's a lot of happy memories. And it's those happy memories that really help heal the grief that people are afraid to feel.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because the grieving just throws this, is this cloak of sadness and pain. And so being able to reach back and find something that's really significant, and then you write about it, right? I mean, you're bringing that experience forward. Is that right? Is that how that works?
With the memories, yes. People can go into the memory, and there's 2 meditations on the Memory Shared course that are free for people to download, so they can have those forever.
Nice.
And they can listen over and over, and they can journal about it. Whether they want to or not, it's up to them, and how much they want to journal. And the other thing is they can go in and do the meditation with one loved one, and the following day, the following week, they can go in and do the same meditation with somebody else.
So what an incredible reassurance it is to know that you have connection. Yeah, I really appreciate that, because, death is just,
right,
and break your heart,
Absolutely.
break your heart, and we can, and we don't necessarily, it's painful, but we don't need to be suffering about it in the same way, because I'm sure, the spirits on the other side, our loved ones on the other side, what do they want us to know about the other side? What is it that you've discovered?
Love. It really does come back to love, and the connection is still there. It's never lost. And I think, one of the things that I've always known, but it really came through loud and clear when I was working on the channel writing course, is that it's not that they go and sit on a cloud and do nothing. They are on their spiritual journey on the other side, just like we are on our spiritual journey. And how I discovered that is because it was getting so close to the channel writing course to be, pushed out there. And it was just like something was stopping. And it's like, okay, Mom, what's going on here? She gave me this absolutely beautiful meditation, that totally healing meditation. It was total healing coming through. And it's like,
oh, wow.
Okay, I get it. she has, and I'm getting such goosebumps, she has evolved and grown so much on the other side. That's not who she was when she was here. She's still growing. She's still learning. And she truly healing meditation that came through her.
And where is that healing meditation now? Where does that live?
All of these is all of my easiest way, my website. You can go to my website to purchase the book, to get through Amazon, to purchase the cards, to get the course, to read my blog, to anything.
Empowerment for you.
Yeah.
Sue, we need to take a second did we talk about the Alexa? Did we talk about?
No. And, you've been making my Alexa go off a lot today.
What? So you have my angel prayer on your Alexa, on your Echo Dot. Is that what it is?
Yes, an Echo Dot. You can kind of see it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It.
Kind of hiding.
and you can, so you all, everybody watching, please don't forget that, you go out and get an Alexa device because they're a blast. I mean, it's really, really fun. We have an Echo Show, and then we have beautiful images, and we get great music, and the speakers are great. And of course, we have the prayers we created art to go with those prayers. You have a visual, but you can also get it on your phone. I mean, right here on your phone, go to myangelprayer.com, and we will be able to just go to our website, myangelprayer.com, and you will be able to follow step by step what you need to do in order to just unload, get the Alexa app, and then get my angel prayer skill, and that's pretty easy. So that was our plug. Thank you all, and thank you for being part of my angel prayer. Sue, we have about 5 minutes, and I really would love for you to. What do you want to say? What do you want to share?
I would love for people to remember now. I don't know. I just have to say, have you been hearing my chimes go off?
Yes.
Okay, so those are my magical chimes. They're solar chimes. The sun, I have the blinds pulled, but they go off when they're supposed to go off. So just so you know, they've been going off a lot since we've been chatting. But our loved ones want us to know that the connection is always there. Our angels want us to know their connection is always there. The thing and I've learned this with both our loved ones and the angels, is if we want a sign, if we want a message, ask. One of my favorite sayings is calling all angels. It's not any easier. I mean, it's not any more difficult than that. You don't have to know, like I was saying before, you don't have to have some long, drawn out, standing on your left foot, pulling your right finger, whatever. It's just calling all angels. If you want to switch and get inspired, call on. Here's something to try, people. Say calling all angels, and then call on your Alexa and call on my angel prayer and see what. I'll tell you what, you will just be amazed at what comes up, especially working with them together. If you have, whether it's my deck of cards or someone else's deck of cards, pull a card and then call on Alexa and have a prayer and see how they work together. That's what the angels are doing. That's what our loved ones are doing, because we're all connected. I love that.
I love that. We're never alone. You're always loved. It never ends. It doesn't stop. It's all at the core of it. At the core of it, and in every piece. And just like your beautiful prayer, in our veins. And in out to the universe. Oh, Sue, I mean, it's always such an incredible pleasure to talk to you and to hear from you and to know what you're doing. You're so inspiring. Thank you so much for being part of my angel prayer. Please, folks, my angel prayer, Sue's prayers are so beautiful. You've just got to hear them. Just got to hear them. My angel prayer on Alexa. So,
and I do have to say, Sheri, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much for pulling this together. I know you have a lot of behind the scenes going on.
I do.
John helping, your husband is helping.
Yes.
Karen Palmer is doing her magic.
Yes.
So thank you all for pulling this together because it's been phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Yes. Back